Welcome back to Give Pause Hobby with Kyle
and Kate.
Is
this Frost Talk? No.
Well, I don't know what this is. This is
a Kate and Kyle bonus. Bonus. Can you, with the editing, do you think you could add in fireworks? How about this? How about a picture and
I was just thinking, a picture of fireworks.
And then maybe a sound.
For sure. I can do that.
Okay.
And it's probably happening right now-ish, like in a corner somewhere on the screen. We have something super exciting today, which we're getting from this camera. Well, first of all, we're using a multi-camera setup, which is, as you can tell by the novelty of it, this is not something that we do regularly, and nor do we have a really fancy, like, completely overhead setup. So yeah, we have this like little boom situation behind us on a baby chair. Sorry.
Big girl chair.
A big girl chair.
Thank you.
Yeah, my bad. But yes, the exciting thing today, that is dense. Like, there is no... So we have the oath delivery, just happened today. Got the shipment notice yesterday, and since we live 20 minutes from Leader Games, worked out pretty well. Yeah, so we're going to unbox it. The cool thing is, the reason I thought this would be interesting is because I have been like waiting with bated breath for this for quite some time. Kate has sometimes gotten pictures. I've been like, hey, look at how cool this is. And being a fan is Cole Worley of Root and PAX Premier, what's coming up next for us this evening, fame, and Kyle Ferrin. So, I mean, it's just a delightful pairing here. And yeah, so it's going to be someone who knows exactly what's in here and is just excited to like feel it.
Nothing about it.
Nothing.
All I know is that I know there's going to be some cute, awesome things. Our son's crying downstairs, so we might pause in a second. Give pause.
Ridiculous box. Ooh, it is getting louder and angrier downstairs.
We will not give pause yet. We're going to give him 5 minutes because I don't think the camera can hear him, but we sure can.
Yes, we can. All right.
The seal has been broken.
We're in.
This is the first time I've done this.
This is honestly the first time I've like made a big deal out of an unboxing. Usually I'm just like, I want to see it, which I guess is kind of what an unboxing is, but in slow motion.
Oh.
I don't have no like.
What does the KS stand for? Kansas?
Or Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
Because
that
you'll
makes
see
more sense.
There are a couple neat things.
Nothing against Kansas.
No.
I just saw KS and figured Kansas.
There we go. Aw, look at that. Kyle Ferrin trees in there. A little fort. We got the rules.
Which I have never read a rule book for a game in my life, and
I'll take.
I feel a bit like a cheat that I've never done that, but no? Okay.
No, you just figure out the cheat code.
Work
Have
smarter,
someone
not harder.
who doesn't really mind reading rule
Who
books.
can read in the car and reads them and then teaches it to me.
Motion sickness.
Oh.
Womp womp.
So yeah, I've literally looked at them before, like I'm just gonna grab this and just take a look, and it's like a foreign language.
Well, what's really cool is because for many people, even people who are the folks who are in charge of learning the rules, rule books can be challenging. And yeah, this is a weighty one.
Good.
So what's really cool is read me first. So this one walks you through either to learn later or to play right now, because the cards that are in here are set up to kind of walk you through the first few turns to teach you the game.
As a teacher,
right?
Well done,
Leader Games.
We said that at the same
we
time.
Did. So yeah, so that's this one. Then this Root has this too. This is like the very dense chapter verse of all the different rules. You're not going to read this one if this is your first time. Like, you sit around the table and be like, all right, let's gather around and just read all these.
5.5 campaign.
Yeah, it's like being in a textbook and getting to the page where there's no pictures, and you're like, I mean, I know that look very well because I'm a middle school teacher. So then we have a couple things. This I'm very excited. This is the Clockwork Prince's mind. So the thing goes around here to figure out, sort of like the root bots, except he reacts more.
Got it.
I'm
Okay.
very excited. Got some player aids.
Oh.
Two-sided. So references. Kate is a big fan of player aids.
If you don't have player aids, what are you doing with your life?
What you're not doing is aiding your players. So think about that, publishers.
Think about it.
So these up here, we don't need to worry about because it was the Kansas box, so it has special versions of these. But these.
I love referring to it as the Kansas box.
But this is very exciting for the all the reliquary, all the different relics that we have here. With Keeper of Supremacy. So that's the first one you play.
Okay, can I have that back a second?
Which one? Little one?
Yeah. I fully appreciate the font.
Oh yeah, well, I think this one might be better.
I fully appreciate the font because the thing is, I always have been like when I can just totally like disassociate and like be in the moment and be in the game, the imagination. This text just brings you into that world, and it's those little details that I think Leader Games does an amazing job with. That
right? Oh, for sure.
We spared no expense.
And it's really cool because a lot of it, I feel like, I don't know, maybe Kyle doesn't pen the oath that's on the box. It seems like that could be in his script, but it could be someone else too, because my handwriting is awful. But like that, I mean, this is clearly typeface.
But they didn't do.
But they
Romans
made it like close to it.
What is it?
Romans Time New Roman.
There it is. Or Cosmic Sands. They didn't do that. Or Papyrus.
I believe that was Comic Sans.
That too.
Or Cosmic Sans.
I mean,
if you want to make a
I'm
Cosmic
sorry.
Sans, I'm into it.
Cosmic
Sans.
What's Comic Sans?
Comic Sans.
Man, I typed all my middle school. No, we didn't have a computer in middle school.
But Comic Sans gets a bad rap because people just think that it's...
Tell about it. Tell about it.
People just think it's like this goofball thing that you put your like barbecue notice up on the bulletin board at your job. Incorrect. Well, I mean, yes to that. Yes, and it is... what is that called? Where you're...
Dyslexia.
I don't know if it's like dyslexia proof or it like prevents dyslexia from being as bad, but it is easier for people who suffer from dyslexia to read Comic Sans.
And we don't know this yet. It has not been proven. Maybe Cosmic Sans too.
Cosmic Sans may also be in that category.
You don't know.
So we have some dividers, which with this delightful pig. Oh boy, there's a...
I am hungry down there.
Delightful pig that is not. And I really want to know each of the suits has its own little divider, and I want to know the backstory of this like Chancellor pie. Like that's the face of the Chancellor in the game, and like in a pie with like space smoke coming from it. I'm very excited.
It's the Cosmic Sans pie.
Cosmic Sans. Maybe that's what this font is. Maybe this is Cosmic Sans.
Kyle Ferrin.
If it's not, Leader Games should get on it and
give me some money for that.
Copyright Cosmic Sans
By Kate Frost.
So there's some other stuff. We're not going to go through every single nook and cranny, show you every single thing. We're just going to kind of get the overall gist. So next up, Chancellor. And that in the back is really Clockwork Prince when you're playing with him. But look at these, delightful. So you can be in exile mode, or you've been granted citizenship.
Nice.
So we have
You are no longer
Smokey
banished.
Robbins, and then has like a headband.
Now, are these like their alter egos, or are these all the different ones?
These are alter egos. So like this fox person can be in exile and then can be made into a citizen.
This kind of reminds me a little bit Robin Hood and Little Bird walking through the forest. Hoodla-de-hoodla, got a day.
Big time.
Nailed it.
Oh, and fun throwback to another reference in a video. These creatures, people were what?
Creature report.
Oh.
Creature report.
Creature report.
Are we parents of
For
a
those of you
4-year-old?
who chimed in on the creature report, We hear you. We see you. The characters were at Kyle Ferrin's art show in St. Paul, and I remember these and the Fort ones, and I remember that baby one
for Fort,
Prince for Fort, and these ones I was like, it's like the Obama gif. Like everything else is like root and vast for all, as far as the eye can see, and then these like on 2 or 3 things on the wall, and I bet the Leader Games employees were just like, these people don't even know.
Well, and I feel bad. Because
Why?
I feel bad. I use that as an excuse for a date night with my husband. We got my mom to babysit. I wish we could redo that night.
Why?
Because I had no idea who Kyle Ferrin was. Or Carol Ferrin.
Carol Ferrin. I don't know who Carol Ferrin is either.
And I wish we could redo it
to
because now I fully appreciate
the
Kyle Ferrin fandom.
Would have been very different.
I might have been pregnant at this time
it's entirely possible.
Oh, I was pregnant with our son, and my back hurt a lot, and there was a lot of standing. And I want to redo that whole thing, not pregnant, and I can say, thank you, I fully appreciate it, and So Kyle Ferrin, if you watch this, and
if you want to do another art show in St. Paul,
or
we're down.
Does Kyle Ferrin have kids?
Mm-hmm.
Play date. I rock a play date. So the kids will come too.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Enough of my little. So I'm sorry about past gate, and I'm hitting the camera.
You're hitting the oh boy, the robot friend. Look.
No, you did. Ooh.
This is from the Kansas box.
See the thing.
Oh, look,
what?
and on the binding is a little closed eye.
Oh my gosh. See, the thing is, the detail is so important, and we've talked about this in past things. First player tokens, put the effort into it. When they're I need to touch these.
Oh, big time.
When there are coins, and I understand. Oh, I understand.
Did you look at it?
Yeah.
And
come on.
And look, they interlock. Go ahead and stack them.
No, they don't.
The teeth.
They don't.
They lock in. So your stacks stay.
Well done. Now do they?
They stack for a reason. Obviously, if you don't have the Kansas edition, you have just regular cardboard ones.
I'm sorry. It's just the Kansas editions.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Which everyone who has it now is getting the Kansas edition. But if you're watching this later and you have the regular one,
I'm just so excited.
Isn't it?
I've never been part of this before.
Get ready.
No, that's why I gasped.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was.
It was not for the world
cute guy
box.
on the
Nothing
world
against
box.
the world box. Can I see it? Can I open it first?
That's the Chronicle book.
Record of victory?
Yeah. After each game, the person who wins gets to circle what oath they won under, and they get to pen the history, because history is told by the people who won.
Okay, I'm going to get a little choked up. That's incredible. That's awesome. That's really cool.
It's
Magic
super.
of the games,
and
people.
so the whole there's a lot to share with. I have not belabored you with the details of how this game works, but writing in there is only one small portion of how it built as a game that remembers, and it's very exciting for how it does that. Look at this
What's
box
that from?
of what?
Remember.
Oh wait, Mufasa. Look at all the delightful stuff in this box.
Do you want to tell a little story
And by
about
box,
silica
I mean-
gel? How you're awesome and you ordered a bunch?
I did. Oh, okay. I was like, did
No, he
somebody
didn't eat it.
swallow
No.
some?
Nope.
Okay.
You used
I
to
did.
throw them away.
I used to throw them away like an idiot. And now put them underneath the trays because they are actually quite important to keep your components from warping. And so after throwing them away for so long, I ordered a bunch. Okay, so so these are, look at that. They're little people carrying a flag of a certain banner. And this is the meeple of the person. Go ahead and feel that thing.
Nice.
That's enormous. And then so for each one, so we don't know how long this like currently lit fuse is going to go, so we're probably not going to open up every one of these, but we will show you.
Are you referring to our son as a lit fuse?
I mean, what parent hasn't referred to a...
True.
Okay, maybe I'm the bad guy here. But for each of the people, the like little banner, because this is like the four-armed person, their banner reflects... So this is the one-eyed like blue guy, so all their banners are the one-eyed. And then the fox has these like hash marks.
Nice.
Or hatch marks? Hatchings? I don't know.
Markings.
Cloud Floof. Cloud Floof. And then...
Is that his name? Or did you name him Cloud Floof?
I just named him Cloud Floof. That is the Chancellor. That's
a nice one.
Delightful. And then those are the Chancellor people. And there are more armies because the Chancellor knows the cheat code. Those are some fun components. How many visions have been revealed, what round it is. Oh my goodness. Look at these dice. We're going to open these up to look at just a little bit. So,
wow, you really go to town when opening that.
So this is just a really nice, so they're in Chancellor colors. And then there are the defense dice and then the offense dice.
I also fully appreciate when games have different colored die.
Little skull guy.
And again, I understand it is a funding issue. I understand it is it makes me very happy.
For sure. And here are little score things. Those are good. So we're not going to break into these because they are a certain order, as I said before. But what I will say is there are a bunch of cards. I don't know, and now I've buried all the data in there, exactly how many there are, but there's a lot of Kyle Ferrin art on all of these different cards.
Question, it's not all Kyle Ferrin?
No, it is.
Oh, the way you said it, it was like, most of it's Kyle, but some of it's Doug.
No, the reason I said that a lot of it is because there's just a lot of cards in this game.
Got it. Okay.
And so like
I didn't know if
oh right,
they commissioned be like, Kyle will do like 70%, but we'll get Doug to come do the rest.
Yeah.
And if you're a drawer named Doug.
Thanks for working on this, Doug. Then we're also not going to open up these because I know that they are a certain order. We're just going to marvel at there are that many of these location cards, and they're just big Kyle Ferrin art pieces. Then we have some relics, dragon skin drum, and then also just this insert. I know they did a decent amount of work to get that exactly right in the box, and well done. It is a good insert. It is worth its weight in gold, I say.
What?
And this
is beautiful.
Is the map.
Now, is this a Kansas thing?
No, this comes in every version of.
Okay.
The Kansas things were I believe
does
the
not
journal.
smell good.
No, definitely not. I might leave this out and. Smells worse if you get closer.
Or smell your hands.
Oh, why did I do that? Fair. Oh my goodness. And so yeah, these are the suits down here. Discord, Arcane, Order, Hearth, Beast, Nomad. And then the cradle is kind of the heart of who's in charge of, hey, this is the inside of the box.
Squirrel.
It is, though. It is. But yes, that is the squirrel moment. So this is where like the seat of power is. And at the end of the game, if you win and you own things that are out here, all this gets discarded, and the lands that you control move over to be the cradle for the next game.
Oh.
So like you may have been like, F off, Chancellor, I'm going to go make my own thing out here. And you win the game over here. And then all this stuff just like fades into history. Man. It's...
Do you need me to give you a moment? Do you need me to leave the room?
It's so beautiful. Like it really just...
It really is.
And I have one of the root neoprene mats. The quality of the printing on that is not what it is on this.
Maybe they learned.
Whatever they did differently, well done.
Well, I mean, and that's cool. You know the sprinkler's on, right?
Our garden got a lot of water today. I mean, it was really hot. And
like in the 90s.
So...
should we pause this?
Well, we're almost done with this, so we can wrap it up.
All right.
little peek behind the curtain of what's going on in the rest of the Frost household. So this is the obviously left this for last because it is
the bee's knees.
The bee's knees, yeah, in a pretty darn impressive. Ooh, look at this! The cradle has coniferous trees, deciduous trees, and here are dead trees.
What? How do you know what?
Pine trees.
Are coniferous?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
They have cones. They make pine cones.
And what is this?
Deciduous. I don't know where the name deciduous comes from. I just know that's...
Now, how do you know this? Eagle Scouting?
Probably.
Army.
That's probably where I learned it. No, I don't think I learned it in Army. I learned like map reading and landscape.
Nope.
Like draws and spurs.
You know what I can do? Change a diaper in 6.3 seconds.
She's way faster
I'm
at changing
so fast at it.
If there is a job open for Special Forces diaper changing. So that is
all right.
Our Oath unboxing, and now I get to rebox it.
After you turn the sprinkler off.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is definitely happening first. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll let you know how this game goes. We probably won't be bringing this to table for two because that's more on the bite-sized game.
And sorry about the yawning, but it's very hot. It is late. It is 8:15 for the parents.
Heyo.
Hey, see. And
burning the midnight oil.
We're so cool, and it's so light out. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the unboxing
That's right.
of Oath.
Of Oath. So if you've got it, go play it. I'm going to learn it for the nth time.
And then teach it to me.
And then teach it, and then we'll play it. So see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.